What is going on, people? Welcome. Johnny here, and we are going to play some Gathering Storm. Now, I was working through the various leaders in Civ 6 before Gathering Storm came out. So we're going to pop back up to the top of the alphabet with the Gathering Storm leaders and play with Dido. I think we're going to try Emperor. I've played through a few games, but we'll be a little conservative this time. And maybe we'll get our butts kicked. Continents, fractal, meh. I wish you could just do random. How's about shuffle? Figure it out. Standard as well. Disaster intensity. Alright, we'll leave that at the default for now. Alright, so then Dido can move their original capital to any city with a Katan that they founded by completing a unique project. That's interesting. So you can move your capital around. You get extra trade route capacity. Oh, nice. Per government plaza building. So that's a reason to build government plaza stuff. Sometimes I totally avoid that. Sometimes I go for it. And you get bonuses towards districts in the city once you have the government plaza. That's interesting. So whatever city builds the government plaza, it should do so earlier rather than later. Begin the game with writing. Eureka. Coastal cities on the same continent. Oh, nice. Are 100% more loyal. That's awesome. You get extra movement in sight for settlers when they're embarked only. And they ignore movement costs from embarking and disembarking. That's pretty cool. You get a unique district, which is effectively a harbor. You get bonuses towards building naval units. And naval units heal faster in the city. And then the unique unit appears to be a ship. It's a galley. It replaces the galley. Increased combat strength and movement. Trader units are immune to being plundered if they're within 4 tiles of a bareme. Very nice. Alright, well, let's get going. Well, we do have this nice little generation screen. You can see what Dido looks like. Looks pretty fit. She must be working the arms and the shoulders at least. Breakdown of what we've already reviewed in terms of her special business. Looks like somebody just scribbled these eyebrows on here. Alright, I'm gonna go away until it's done. Alright, there we go. We already have a Eureka. Very nice. So, do we want to be coastal? I think well, we definitely don't want to take a step up there. This is kind of a crappy location. I'm a little off on the controls. I've been playing a whole lot of RimWorld. Alright, well, let's see. Is there anything up there resource-wise? I think we're going to settle this hill. I would like to come one south, but there's trees there. If we do that... Oh, also we give up this resource. So let's just settle where we are. Boom. Our first era score of the game. Fantastic. And we need to research something. So assuming we're going to be a little aggressive in the early game, I think we should probably make sure we get archery going here. So let's just do that. You make a beeline for that. We have to build something here, so I think we'll do a few slingers. I do have the CQUI mod turned on, and hopefully that's working out alright. I think we'll do 3 slingers. Yeah, see, we lose this map because of CQUI, I think. So that's a little bit frustrating, but it adds enough to the game that we're going to run with it for now. I think it's worth it. And if that's a hassle, leave a comment. I can turn the thing off. You going to go, buddy? So when we get our slingers, we'll send them south. Alright, we popped military tradition there. Or popped the inspiration for it anyway. I'm going to try and avoid going too far north for now. I'd like to explore territory we may be inclined to settle at some point. Well, it looks really fertile over here, so that's good. I haven't seen any barbs yet either, so that's interesting. We may be isolated here, in which case we'll be backing off on some of these bros we're making. Yep, there's our first barb. Alright, so let's get these guys over there. And you smash him. We'll get him nice and weak, but we won't kill him with this guy unless he suicides. Perfect. He's going that way. I can squeak this guy over here, keep him from coming south. Maybe we can herd him towards this dude. Beautiful. Alright, so let's send... I don't want him to kill himself on this dude, so let's go there. We have to catch that schmuck. Ah, darn it. They moved too far. Alright, that should work. We gotta go find where he came from. Ah, he just keeps getting away. Somewhere there's gonna be a spearman up there. Ooh, free builder, you don't freaking say. That's phenomenal. I think we can leverage these since we have animal husbandry. And we're gonna send this guy south then. So far so good. Man, that guy really took a run up north, didn't he? Oh yeah, another goody hut. That'll be our third. Ah, look at this. That's no bueno. We should heal up this bro as well. Tell me we finally got this dude. I'm gonna put him on that side of the river and try and steer this dude back. You give a shot at him. Hopefully you're standing on a hill. It looks like you should be. Bam. There's our boost for horseback riding. Alright, we are gonna go craftsmanship, unlock some policies. You know what? I think we're just gonna beeline the first government situation. That'll be just fine. So, I think we're doing fine for gold, so let's do that. And we'll go for bonuses versus barbs. Now, up here, can you... Beautiful. Alright, that dude came for us. Man, we just can't catch this bunghole. Hey, there's so many freaking goody huts up there. It is just nuts. Alright, what's the right move here? We don't want to lose this dude. I think we'll be alright. And now we have a promotion, so that's good. What else can you do? Not a whole lot. Hopefully this guy... If we kill that guy, we don't have to kill that other dude that we were going for. You're going to go for that. You're going to come back and see if we can catch that scout yet. You're going to take your promotion. We'll give him the promotion for cities. Alright, so that means we have 3 settlers, or 3 slingers. Let's go for a settler next. And we have to switch out of archery quickly. We'll send this guy down to support. Hopefully we can catch this dude. Who's that? That is a city-state. That's just fine. Ah! Well, maybe we'll kill this guy here. Nice! Man, we have gotten more freaking goody huts. Not a lot for this dude to do, and you're gonna keep on creeping on. You grab that. We gained an envoy. Very nice. You already moved. What is this? They want a great admiral. Well, it is what it is. Alright. Can we pinch this dude here? I think we got this guy, so it doesn't really matter. There you go. Archery's been boosted. You're not doing squat for a minute, so you might as well sit. You might as well explore. There's Valletta. We need to start kicking out settlers. There's some really awesome terrain around here. I might have this dude finally. There's some era score. That's fantastic. There's some gold. That's also fantastic. And nothing for this dude to do. We can get our bros upgraded. Oh no, let's cancel that. Yeah, he can do that now. We got our boost, so who cares? Yeah, you come back for an upgrade as well. We should have the silver for it. And let's do sailing. See if we can grab some of these nearby sea resources. Be nice to get these horses too. That dude just came out of nowhere. Alright, we might as well kill that dude. You're gonna go in the city. You're gonna go there and defend the city. You're gonna go up there. What's the quickest way? It's a horse apiece. Okay, so far so good. This guy's gonna heal up before he does any more exploring. This guy's coming back. We haven't found any other civs, which is interesting. Can I move and shoot? Indeed. Nice, and that got us a boost. I have to sneeze. Okay, excuse me. Anything you could do? Nothing. Nothing at all. You're headed back. You're healing. Alright, there you go. Alright, there's our settler. Now, there were some benefits to doing coastal cities. So, typically I like to put my cities 4 away from the other city. But we could do 5, which would be just fine as well. Now, this could be freshwater. Oh, it'll tell me if I just hover for a second. Lake, yeah. So we may, oh, plus we can't be sending settlers out when there's barbs right there. So I think we'll go here. And then we'll get these guys upgraded. And then, oh, there's literally a goody hut right next door. So what to do next over here? I'm tempted to think we're not going to run into anybody. We can't be completely isolated, right? Maybe a scout. It's only 2 turns. And then we can bring our warrior back. Alright, you upgrade. You carry on. You go down there. You, I guess you're spying for the settler. Here we go. Coupe the navigator. Alright, sure. Where you at? It does not say. Okay, he came via ship. Because he's over here. Uh-oh, he's down here. Alright, you come back. So let's do some more archers. Let's send this guy south. Let's send this dude over here. Hopefully we can build a city there. It might be too close to Coupe down here. And this guy's coming back for an upgrade. We have to watch this barb house over here. If we had our stupid warrior down here, we'd be in great shape to squash this bro. But I think we'll get by just fine. You go back. You go there. You go there. You take that. 20 faith. Slightly less than exciting. Alright, you get an upgrade. Beautiful. It's a little frustrating not having your map here. When this is as far as you can zoom out too. Alright, so you come over. You are gonna chill for a minute. You come over. You go there. I guess you can sack cities with a scout, so we'll just go that route. With these 3 archers, maybe we'll be able to sack this city. Can you do anything else over here? I see no other resources yet. We should have just built a bunch of... Because you're not going to be able to do anything here either. Let's go build some farms. An unmet player has built the Great Bath. Alright, you creep. You creep. This is not his capital. Oh, no. No, no, you. I don't think we can settle here. Balls. Well, I guess we settle there. And we're gonna need a monument. Close. I think we'll queue up a monument back home as well. The capital. He's gonna get mad probably that we settled so close. We're gonna tell him where to stick it. We're also gonna come down here and get this goody hut that he just ignored for whatever reason. So he could be anywhere. I may need to defend our city here. We also, oh, we have another archer about to pop out, so that's fine. Yeah, I don't see any other indication on where this city came from. Otherwise, I think we started alone on this continent. So I guess we should get to some mining so we can see if there's any metal about. It's kind of early. Should we lie to him? Look how beefy his arms are, man. You want to lie to a dude like that? Alright, we'll lie. Sorry, buddy. He's actually got... Oh, no. He's got a pretty decent army. So you go there. Nice, there's a Eureka. You have to get out of here, but you can't. You should go over there, and I guess, because this guy will get kicked out when we declare. Alright, where'd that dude go? I don't want to declare until I have 3 archers down there. That guy saw our home. See, they're popping out dudes. We better get over there and do something about that. You're just going to build us some farms. And these 2 bros are not going to be able to take this city, but in 3 turns we should have it. Assuming walls don't go up or something. Hopefully they got fishing boats out there ready for us. Sadly, his capital's nowhere nearby as well. That'd be too good. Alright, you blast that, dude. You fortify in the woods. They'll keep throwing dudes at you. Is there anything? Yeah, you can get these horses online. That'll be huge. You don't do squat. You don't do squat. You don't do squat. Yeah, they should just keep throwing guys at us. We're going to have to get this archer. Oh. Now they're just teasing us to come out city. I don't think I'm going to do it, though. We're in the forest. We're in no rush. So to heck with it. Alright, good. So next turn we declare. And hopefully our archers can shoot right away, but they might have to walk for a turn. Oh, he's got a slinger now. Son of a bee. Alright, you shoot that guy. You're going to have to back off, do the slinger. Uh-oh. Oh, you have a promotion. And this guy's boned. It's going to get attacked. So, let's build a ship. That'll get us some era score. Maybe we can pop into a golden age. And you, sir, we have no casus belli. Declare. Ooh. Generates 150 grievances. Oh well. Give us your grievance. Look at the big civ leader over there with the war declaration. Great job, mate. Really shows off how hard you are. I like that they talk trash when you do that. Alright, so bomb the city, man. You get in there. The city should fall relatively easily. We'd probably take it with loyalty eventually anyway. We should get some trade routes going as well. +2 gold from trade routes. Yeah, let's do that. Bonuses to naval production. Since we're isolated, we'll kick out a handful of ships. Ooh, double stutch. Alright, so we should be able to kill them both this turn. And not get hit next turn ourselves. Yeah, this city's not going to last. We're not going to send the scout in yet, though. Okay, let's go. Let's continue the bronze. Alright, beautiful. This guy's getting the horses online. Very nice. That gives us another boost of craftsmanship. We need some more workers is what we need. Alright, so you shoot him. You see if you can kill him. Indeed. Now, back to here. Well, we got promotions all around. It's always the question, do I keep walloping the city or do I stop for a turn and take promotions? Oh, he built a builder. Alright, there you go. There's your era score for a ship. You take care of that. There's some era score for taking care of that. You have a promotion. You do not, but you're going to heal up out there. And back home. I think we're going to need trader, builder, another ship, and then we'll see where we are. Now, we don't need these promotions. I think in the interest of making this city fall a turn sooner, we're going to skip the promotions. Yeah, totally worth it. Where'd the builder go? I guess we lost the builder. We will keep that city. He's still alive. In fact, he's still beating us in score. Interesting. So we're going to do a monument first. Alright, there you go. We took one city. Didn't seem so hard either. I guess we'll keep exploring with this dude. Maybe he'll make peace with us yet? Probably not. We have to wait for 10 turns. We have to wait 6 more. Alright, let's get all these guys in here. So we could take Valletta probably. This guy needs to heal. This bro's got a promotion. Maybe we can find... Well, those guys can cross ocean. Coupe can. We certainly cannot. So, we're not going to find him. This is what I'm saying. Not for a long while, anyway. So we could sack Valletta, though. Ah, here's somebody. It looks like another city-state, in all honesty, but... looks like all of our forces will come to bear on it. We're not really leaving anything for defending the home. We're short on cash. Well, we were until that happened. So we could go to Valletta. I'd rather see what's over here before I commit. I'd also like... So if we go to Opango, we'll get roads all through our empire. So let's do that. It's not going to help our bottom line, but... Alright, so Carthage built a monument. We can't do any districts yet, which is a little frustrating. Alright, you build an archer so we can have some defense over there, please. Ah, it's candy. Oh, we can start sacking city-states. Alright, so you come back this way. You come down this way. We wasted... Oh, nice. Look at that. A natural wonder. Coast and Lake, Halong Bay, Pacific Ocean. Alright, you are going to come and explore, I think. Nah, you know what? Probably this will come together much faster if you're with me. Alright, I have to check the time here, people. Well, I have a minute or two left, so I think what we're going to do is get geared up to attack this bro. I have to be careful. He's got dudes everywhere. Being that he's military, I suppose. Ah, here's a civ. Right down here. Well, maybe we'll just go for conquering this whole... this could be a really big continent. We don't even know what we're dealing with yet. Did everybody move? Apparently so. Yeah, look at all these dudes Valletta has. They're no joke. I guess for a warlike city-state, you'd expect that, right? In fact, we're in a point where we can't even shoot at a bunch of them right now. Alright, you come over. You sit tight. I want you to explore. I keep going back and forth on that. So this guy is... I think we're going to keep him close. It's fine. Suleiman. Is that who it is? No. Alright, well, we're all set up here. I'm going to put a break in because I could get caught up for quite a while if I attack. So next time we will sack Valletta and probably Candy. We're going to have to make some more units to keep us cruising here. And we'll do some exploring down south and see if we can't get Saladin. We're also going to build some settlers and we'll settle all this stuff up here. No, thanks for watching, guys. Feedback's welcome. Comments. Give me a like if you enjoy this. I am, thus far, really into the Gathering Storm Civ 6. So I'll see you guys next time.